somebody just say social media game. Mamu Jimmy wo no kwani ni. Me from asem nse. Me mo obi an Jimmy wo wen. A serious matter. A serious issue. A serious issue. A joke. It's not a joke. Me obi the side ye we ye me meaning say on pay me be ye. And I will not sit down for that. So if indeed you guys are regarding Lumba as someone or Sumbo and more minor, you guys should not sit down there and let this Kosia will go to score free, because audio no video na mebon. It's on in the internet. It's on the internet.
Laptop being top CB, and I'm saying bed in this small seat. I was baby my catcher, my friend of baby no famous baby. I was baby my catcher is the south, so my meaning in them. You see, I am the tree, you see, you see, I am the tree, so sit down, your president was always saying, yeah. And yeah, but before that, I want to have a man being who say, even in personal because I'm not say, me, first, let's say. Or you want to complain, so that's must. I don't know on your kind of thing, and when you go and make us make common money, and say, yeah, maybe a family will say, steps in so one or can say, be a maybe, maybe people and so steps in so you could be something, maybe anonymous in the no so can I watch, no see you, don't know the call you, I don't know the see you. Tell
This is just comedies. This is just comedies. This is just comedies. Woo! We are comedies. Mon country, akosi abwa just say. When it comes to Brepoma, any akusia say wa
Don. Okay, Don. Mate, because me the man yes sir no kwani ni me say nkola no and I am worried. This issue nyina mo maka bia no OdoBroni wa ye bo odi wom o pa relax emfa me ho. Abusua panyi o pa relax emfa me ho. Lumba lawyers se mo se mo protect deal the legacy and answer the credibility and family mo masama. My concern is about Nkolano. Nkolani de e family. Monsieur China akola bi benyini. Lumba baby benyini. Emo be onamwo. No bi ehun se no. The way anka you expected e ba lumba ba dia. Go seven pediasa. You find say obi to say your papa say kwa me despite. E be den so oba wo ba. Na be hun say ne ba nyini. Na the ba na anya successful. Yes, nukwani ni. That will be very difficult. And the moment a basis or a grand someone who says, to despite a pain, yes. Because of the paint. Sana lumba the any tear. A grand number will be a ten and so on until lumba bapani. Hey, this is very serious. Some Kolana Dachi ain't so ya. Where can we be? There's something that. A major thing about me, causing Colano a Dachi. A major.
Aputo, yes, I'm for honsem ne keka. Me pa chawo, abranti e friend Nana Jebi. Nana Jebi say me no ka say wo de nakudi na agufom. Ai, opani ne say da bi am for tata no. De di wo afia hwa aba be ka say yenche no. Na afia opeso bi say afia sem ba ko. Se afia say yenche na nipa be 700 say yenche ono Nana Jebi na. want sa 700 emfam free nipa dodo a omo so omo pese omo hu de ekun da lumba no so atase ha opani na adi nkomo ebra dadi eto fom na omo kosie no ne ho kro ne ba videos bi wo ha na Jebi ne nsema waka interview bi a waye Goodman Benjamin call on RomanFada say omo nkwachi abamu ano because Goodman bebo audio bi eye interview na Jebi ene ababa wa bi aye ababa wa no eche say quote in quote not that the lumba a radin for the currency then time no na ofasa ababa wa ne to eye interviewer Nana Jebi ne obi aye e won platform so eti na achiche aba akune me de aba yi ana Goodman kire se oton kra de ma RomanFada opani kofi usu se opani kofi usu mu OdoBroni mu omo de ha omo de a ono Goodman de ha no because the legacy of that lumba and her it will be in the debt e was sa interviewer Nana Jebi no waye a wo kire se quote in quote not that the lumba efasa baba wana eto asem kese pa eti Goodman Benjamin says sa asem wedie ense se yetena so sabra ya chichi kwinema no ana ya chichi kwinema no wo se sa pepepe ana yedi bi eye abamu ana so pani efe Nana Jebi but Nana Jebi awiai ana se enne nkasa wo be video wo kire se in fact it's ordinary na kudie na agufom enya de a obedi sa ansem na chibiom wonya call sese uye bribi na se unya kwa na wantena se anwene ho a in fact uye bribi na unya kwa na that means we dehye and dehye so de omo mpese ubenya asem se wanya kwa de na that means we yakwa yan se wo ya na se wo ye eti onu Nana Jebi no ode na kodi agufom but o ka sem ba ko se uye oba wafo na wo ye ware ni na se uja ware na bibia sia na se awade no mu nkura no emu atia die obani deserve no die wo say de man so atase but Goodman Benjamin de na ni abrepa wo sa interviewer Nana Jebi no ene sa baba wana ya o kasa nsema no odene ade aguda de hufi no Goodman say otonkra yenkono yenkoche abamu ano nye sa de a ebegu da lumba ni legacy hu efi yenkono yenkoche Goodman Benjamin mpachawo kindly drop your comment and share the video. Why? Medasi.
For that tea, we're Germany. You guys need to protect Nkolano. Messi Adiwe, ever say Nkolano that it's not a joke. Cause say we have your no social media. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Some feel someone say mun can't say mess up bobiem. It's not a joke. And it can never be a joke. It's not easy. Was say lumba mano o chire bi no se lumba babi o na ensi ni ye a o na mabonti obeka anti lumba ba pani. Do you know the reason why you ne bempoma na mo ma obeka anti lumba enua pani? It tells you the caliber of the person that we are talking about. Lumba ne ba no ensi ni ye a ne ba ketu anyini na ensi ni ye a eye audio we a Mamun came and nyansa broni say prevention is better than cure. Mamun came and nyansa and san waka se mi huyanka. Me say betumi asem kola ne da ache. And be honest with munyina obia. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Me obi the side ye we me meaning say on pay me be ye. And I will not sit down for that. So if indeed you guys are regarding Lumba as someone or sumbo more minor, you guys should not sit down there and let this Kosia go to scot free because audio no video na mebon it's on in the internet. It's on the internet. And the man ke twale ba be nyini abehu. Hey, meba mame sambo die mamuntie na enwura masum na mu se de make no it's not a joke. Mamun sama ni say social media game mamun jimi wo hu no kwani ni me fuma asem nse me mo obi an jimi wo we hu. A serious matter, a serious issue, a serious issue, a serious issue. Me mo be an fanya joke. A very serious. is serious than even Kwenema Diana, Mundako Jacob. Yes, I'm telling you guys. This is very, very serious. Me say, I did or destroying Kolani in your future. A future generation destroying and why you guys should not joke with it. Cause you guys should not joke with it. Uncle fat girl on in the years, Adamra. Girl on in the years, and so provided girl. No woman could jump him. No, baby, Konya Sadia. Prove beyond reasonable doubt. Yes, sir. These guys only what's your man. I saw me in your jail. I saw me in your jail. Wait, and you chop baby out. Wait, Memo being said, I didn't castle or Wacopacho. Wait, you chop out. Because they are falling to life, so none of them. And when you answer, no, daddy, you can't check what Siana said. I didn't know, no. But also, as we speak now, we may not see you or other catching legal phone. Ever feel a catch or say, hey, Goodman, and I am like him was here and count down. Mona Mutsoma, Mumma, Amone, and Mamma Uquano, Mumwine or Quasia way decided here, more, and Capa Chassis. Mumwine, who said the form? And count down 2 feet at the form. And count down in 2 feet at the form. Yadi year one year one, come on, send me an airport to you and the money. And count down 2 feet and 1. See, all you know. Say, Canada,
that it can be some method means that if I did on one actually the car not that was a name was scared of already me to part the means me I'm only me down because many of the family and my breath I can't company some of it till it try getting to me. And when I say
about perfume,
not really for no situation also any that one you say I'm from where you or you mean to me yes sir. Because your message was in the baby and a match. I think they need to be. The one more purpose of my personal bad day. First of all, I say, or that is a full laptop being a top of the CB. And I'm saying, I'm to bed in a small seat. I was baby, my catcher, my friend of baby, no famous baby. I was a baby, my catcher is the sound, so my meaning in them. You say, I am the tree, you see, you say, I am the tree, so sit down, president was always saying, but before that, I want to papa and baby who say, even in personal because of catcher will say, me, first last say, or you want to complaining, so I must. I don't know about your kind of things, and and when you can and make us make all money, maybe maybe a band, maybe say the steps in this one or change maybe a maybe maybe a bonds and sort of steps in this one, you could be something maybe an anonymous in the also can I watch and see you. Don't know the call you want, I don't know if it's your one. Say, I don't know.
This is just comedies. This is just comedies. This is just comedies. Woo! We are comedies. Mon country, akosi abwa just say. When it comes to Brepoma, any akusia sewa.
Don. Okay, Don. Mate, because me your man yes sir Ukraine me say in Kolano and I'm worried. This issue nyina mo maka bia no. OdoBroni why you bo di o pa relax and family ho. Abusua panyi o pa relax and family ho. Luma lawyers, se mo se mo protect deal. The legacy and answer the credibility. And family home mama sama. My concern is about Nkolano. Nkolani de family home. Monsieur China, akola bi benyini. Lumba baby benyini. Emo be onamwo. No bia wonu se no. The way anka ya expected e ba lumba ba dia. Go seven previous. Ya fan say obi to say ya papa say kwa me despite. E be dey so be wo ba. Na be wonu say ne ba nyini. Na the ba na anya successful. Yes, no kwani ni. That will be very difficult. And the moment a basis no or akola na mo no someone will say to despite pain. Yes. Dintia because of the papenti. Sana lumba de anitie. Akola na be na mo bobi atene nsa won so antilumba ba pani. Hey. This is very serious. Some kolane dachi ensuo mu ye a we ka ho bi. This is something that ebetumi akọ a major thing ebetumi akọ se kolano dachi. A major thing a ebetumi diverting kolano success. And nothing can say a joke. Nobody should take this as a joke. This is very serious matter that we are talking here. It's very serious matter we are talking about here. It's a penny. What do you opa transi? And Jebi am found and family home. I am one of Busuya. But me shall say Busuano, Modestia and Ocasia years adio. Or China, generation me beba. I will be at selling so I could every swap casse, Mumabusuya, Memo womb on Famato. Yes, I come a Busuano at this time of Busuya, Quasia way and I sadia at all. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. You guys need to prove your innocence. And we feel say Yampa, Mun prove more. Say Yampa so dia Munjaman Koseya. Munjaman and slide say ya and family. But media Messim concern yon colano. So what can you move from near Mama Sama? Me concern a young colano. Say the Mamma Kosia so what friend any. Oh, moi and net. Or better say ever had a Quasia wheel and family or yon one summer. Mamma Kosia say one a on one summer. Say ye ya bring poma ebe tia si friend ani wo kwase we hu ensem no e yo no na sama someone take action a won ya me no beka omo ma dwon fom no ma me akosua ne bring poma me no beka ho me no beka ho gom ye no ma dwon fom omo me no ma dwon fom adwene nya dwuma no kwani nie Udio, mami bin tell baby na Goodman and family wasama because where you sama na social media. Muna we man pay from social media. Mu bien one ma we bet you cancer and phone some time. E dia fa baba pa ho betra say keep mute. We say that for mo. We say that for. Mu say easy. Mu kwa na anya bia man worry e fi e titru for no. Mu kwa mpo no obi do ba tam kwa ye kan. Sadi we ye no. Anye bia se mame koso se wan ma no ofi so manyini wie o ebe ka kwa no hu bom. Do you know what this means? Do you know what it means? What it means is that mame koso se wan ma no ene du mama akwase we ya de we no ase che se because yen for ba to e ma ni nyinsen tienie yen for ba to e ma ni nyinsen it is a net Lumba awari no nyo ba ti fie no to fie oba fofo se no da bi na me fa oto abra ne ri ho no aka che ne se me bra be je dance se me fa oto ase eno na eno ma no bia ye san kwase ade we. What it means is that Lumba no on fa emanim on fa ma to san tie it means say ma me akoso ase wa Lumba fa ne to san kwase we pese o kire wan wo nsi afo obi to amana nyinsan da nti kwase we pese o kire ase kire se Lumba mana ma me koso se wa kwa ne wo ye no enye Lumba mba and you guys if it's a joke me see me biemu na atremo me go deep. It's not a joke. You guys should sit up. Sabat me amomode a chikunema so kwa me see kwase we ayi se bi oni Ghana so Ghana me see you guys enye joke and mani bia mo pick kwase we no fa girl no mra aye no ye no edited o omo ko record you and we edit here. I don't want to play the part or editing, but moment some editing parts na e wom no. Asase e de no, we twen no afio. But in fifi no editing no kese ani. Me some the editing part. Me I've been me me ba. Me some editing part e wo sa kwase we ya de o ye ni.
also any that one to say one for me you ma or ye minutes me yes because a baby because me the baby and no me.
But listen carefully.
The one more breakfast la ma breakfast la me. First of all, I me say or that shit full laptop being top of the day CB and I'm saying 19 I'm to bed in the small say. Oh, you know, baby, my catcher, my friend of baby, no famous me, baby. Was baby, my catcher is the sound, so my meaning in them. You say, I am the tree, you say, yeah. You say, I am the tree, so sit that, not person, oh, and then, yeah. But before that, I own a parliament bill who say, me deep in it personal because I catch him say, me, Pammy, Pisa. First, let's say. Or yeah, when it's on complaining, so I must. I don't know kind of thing. I mean, the other one said, and when she comes and make us make common money, we say, yeah, maybe a band, maybe say, the old steps in this one or change, say, yeah, maybe a cap on things of steps in this one, will be something, maybe anonymous in also can I'm watching. But to part, they means me. I'm mounting down because many of the camera and my breath and companies and my breath to try getting to me. And I say, yeah, and I'm sure no we or no solution. Also, any that one from saying one for me, you or you may need to me, yes, sir. Because a baby, because many of the baby and a match, a change needs to me. The one of my personal attack name, first of all, I let me say, or that is a full laptop. Be top of the day CB and I'm saying 19 I'm to bed in the small say. Oh, you know, baby, my catcher, my friend of baby, no famous me, baby. Was baby, my catcher, is the sound, so my meaning in them. You say, I am the tree, you say, yeah. You say, I am the tree, so sit that, not person, oh, where's the yeah. But before that, I own a parliament bill who say, me deep in it personal because I catch say, me, Pammy, Pisa. First, let's say, or yeah, when it's on or complaining, so I must. I don't know on your kind of thing. I mean, the other one said, and when she comes,
more. Honor who said, and when she comes, that this person, we or a channel Cassiani. There was a voice in between, and no year no feel no Cassiani. Meaning, say, almost share them no more ye. And no more edited, I don't know the boy. This is an edited A. One friend in Jafunsu, they went to either a studio or whatsoever. And almost recorded at the end, and no more edited, no boy. Why did I didn't work see no boy? Oh, we can say this is just a comedy. Now, near more else on the phone, so and you guys feel say joke on. You guys think say normal. We be social media and Jimmy. No more son was say 1 year the year one come who you sit here. Men pipe on so be for the new. No who Jimmy. One two. No, me sure say na kinka busy. Now, after say kwase we here saade no. De tia me ka se ma me akoso abempa me se me se wa no kwani nie. De tia me ka so wa dwon ofom nie. Makoso letter e dia ba letter no. Ma me kan dwam. Am dwam letter no. Mufa bibia no mo.
OdoBroni.
Motumi akotro letter. E dia ba. Adan a ya chikunema. Nti letter no mudin wo ma me akoso ase wa odi sem. Ma me akoso abrempon odi sem. Ebusia panyi wanwane kwabna brefo odi sem. Senya sema on. Do bibia wo busia panyi ama odi sem saade wim. Papa Oh, almost yes, our concert in and I don't want to. Romy who say maybe one you just also person trendy. So now don't want to. Yes, sir. Say let you only move here. Can you your bear my dear? What's that? Over to him off, over to him, papa. Come show any more catch us with Jimmy. I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you because say me papa no one and I mean another one. I'll be very much disappointed in you, sir. Who do the best as a him? And I remember who do the as a him. Woman, me akusia say wa. E ko na busu account. Tema bempoma e court e kwa pen junction say ye lumba ye be me anye no. E di on the court say e ko na busu immediate family now dey count. Omo you dey free. And they are out there e do dia be say kwasia letewem. And you are there sitting there. Omo do dia be say kwasia letewem. Say ebusuan na atro. Woman me akusia say wa o ka busuan no. Okay, Bufian. All them catch on when Messi won't go see a bedroom. We are Messi. We a quasialeto, but so no dium. We a Jimileto, but so dium. Because a Bufiana yet come answer almost so and a Jimmy. Nuqueni, a Bufiana force our quasialeto and only Jimmy. Because Modisia time of Quasio Damachi, everybody 80 femuno, Quasio Damachi cast and phones and time. When Yamunya and Sanibia or Bufiano Casino, let's issue a statement to this. Want to issue simple statement, not even 2 paragraphs, not even 1 paragraph to the bank, because your but yet, Mutsnasi, and Nadia, yet she Queen Emma, name running idea, Queen Emma no come abusiano, and running idea, and net Jimmy, more than that, other trouble on team. Actually, Yakudro, estate to home, and the Pediashem. Let away and say, come on, moi. I'm being honest with you guys. Let away and say come on them because they're more letter matro. There was letter and a matro. Obia twin can't some measure when my catch me and Miss Wano. Mamma could have been point. Tea. Let away. So ya wear some do the same man. Until I may can my castle. Oh ya wear some do the same. And now we are aware of let away and Ukrainian ye. Letter no a Jimmy letter. Into a say, I'm Miss One, which just when in plain a catcher say, I'm disappointed because Jimmy, because let away a Jimmy letter. And you can say, Caudibem, a Jimmy letter and Matrono. A Jimmy letter and a Madiaba Tuono. Press statement, no, a Jimmy dear, Yan send him, Nuqueni, a Quasia letter and Matrono. Mamma goes every point. So him letter no be. Now we are where some do this summer, a Jimmy letter near. Why do you form? Then you can some more do this same. Until some catches only movie, to me a video, be a video because a letter no more. Yes, I let near Quasia letter will be or Sembia Quasia, Nuqueni. Yachi Queen Emma, and you guys are saying, sir, and now, more about young Yansa for press release, Emra. Metia Mania release Nibi, making kind at some. Make some Jimmy a war press release in him. Make some Jimmy a war press release in him. The man of Munyansa to issue a press statement. The ben and a Munyansa say, you issue press statement when there's something wrong. When we don't even understand something, you issue press statement. The man of Munsade, Mamma Cotasso, I'm so decent. And then I'll debem. A time came whereby a Busian, Mosi, what only a Busiana Carbon, more press statement about now this mini problem. Press statement and why you can't hear. No, this him and the same press statement. Time of the Pomako court. Our say immediate family no. Anyway, or fire pokudi or no brim poma or bomb 1 year din. Woman Miakosia say no dining. No din any. They made mention of immediate family. No dining. And the same family had a letter about Omdu Diabeshem. Yansabe no. The same letter no. And the Busiana de bomb so me a corner Busia would this him. In this case, no, a Busiana or didn't do an affair, and then okay Busiano or San Cabusiano and okay Busiano or San Cabusiano. In Sadibiana, most important, Omo Quaco Preno, time of them Pomako Court, Echo Pin Junction, 1 for D and candidate family no. 1 for D and come. Bempomako say yenyo fire poku court in your fire poku fence away the head of immediate family no now udin shem nipa fight ko na udin shem let her know I can kind na udini ene kwase asema ba to social media Jimmy be to social media ene abusuan se omo issue press statement omo du din abehim asako na abusua omo du din abehim omo du din abehim ade tie so omo du din shim if indeed unimu bibia catch omo say kwase alete we omo yu din film me can credit at you kwani catch omo say whoever it is that wrote this letter kwase alete we omo yu din film because nyansa nim enye obi a din wo letter nim bia no wajimi mama ko say wa tie so ni mu hwia catch omo yu din film kwase alete we mu ko letter na ejimi letter kwase alete into din bempe obi obdidi wo bia kwase a obi andi wo bia ejimi fo mom yu din film mom yu din enfan film mom yu din enfilm letter come the beba abra kwase we yes ade no any letter we am dey abeto abontin dey na nke hu hia but that time no mun table for me wa that time no mun table for that time no munim kwan fa so a true press statement it musua na nu achi me wa you guys are not serious sometimes me now one that me reading letter now I was just playing with it sometimes you need to make never be on man my fan say a joke. You guys are not serious at all. Now, for immediate release, press statement from the Fosu family, a corner client, regarding the detention of Queen Emma and ongoing challenges in the pursuit of justice. This is the headline. Muletini. Sometimes I am to say Muletini. Date April 17, 2026. Location Accra. The Fosu family of Ekwana clan, led by Ebusia Penny Kwabna Brefo, Ebusia Tienye. Wo, Ebusia Penny. Wona ye do dia se Kwabna Brefo. Se wo, let away unimubi. Se wana because let any ejimisem nukwenye. Se oni mo hia ka tonso mo yi odin fi kwase let away mu. Yes sir, ebe mo ye jimifo. Ebe mo ye kwase a, me nam kam chew. Mo yi odin film. Led by Ebusia Penny Kwabna Brefo. Mrs. Akosua Sewa Fosu and Madam Akosua Bempoma Fosu. Mo amabo mudi no. Se muni mo hwea, mo kan chon so mo. Ba me Akosua Sewa, eno tem ka chon say let away age me let away. Me say me nya time bi e mo let away. Eno na me kinke ai busy. Ene kwa kinke ba so pe me hodi on let no. Me bie ba tse mo jimi e wo let away mu. Meaning say lady no eti social media jimi no. Na mo nyina mo ya we wo papa e fe no Kwabna Brefo maami Akosua Sewa e na Akosua Bempoma kwina me ejimi nya na mo ya we me wa enne mo de abeto say mo acknowledge the sacrifice. What kind of sacrifice? Kwase sacrifice ben mo nsem ya dio ade oye ma mo any benefit amunya mo nsem ya dio oye any benefit sacrifice am o kan so be a sacrifice mo e so fa so o kan mo me share sacrifice ku nema sacrifice no en fa so amonya mo ma me share dey na de ma mo ti mean say oh jimi nya na mo ya we oh really mama Akosua Sewa like seriously mama Akosua Bempoma really it's a girl ni jimi o twantro gu obi ani mase no o twantro gu ulumba ani mase no o twantro gu mpanifo ani mase okomu a ka che tepahene de no me say papa no e bia tepahene no okay o pe no asem ti na ka onim the crime e what side way we are talking about a nursing school a sin asase so o kire bi no o kwase ani mu ade ti social media musem hu de girl na ye me boa mama Akosua Sewa tepahene nursing school a sin asase so for more than a decade for nanano person we sin there nipa be bia ko school no abaya brempon mo manager so fa so school da so si o wo and now say obi sacrifice na ebi nie who acknowledge someone sacrifice to sacrifice and say or the better say te pai man ne ene ne nkola na e da and only sacrifice me boa and only sacrifice like seriously you guys should bow down your heads in shame. Mami Akosua Bempoma wo me dey mess one tienye mami mumienu Wo any mama akosu asewa. You are the list of people. As someone that show when say you guys are mothers. No kwenye. Sacrifice any day. Me say mo let until some million baby mu dey free say let mu ni mu hwe. Yes sir, let her that social media making kind. You guys don't have shame. Mama go just want me catch us over genu I say ebinye. You guys are saying me say can be I say we acknowledge the personal sacrifices. What kind of personal sacrifices are you talking about? Sacrifice me. It means a girl need Jimmy of all these months here. Akosia sewa, akosia bimpa, mo yawe. Like seriously, mo yawe so Jimmy. And none of you guys mo bien to me amani nyansa nya djuma se dedi. Impo okoma ye hu no, baby all corner hot so and so you guys sell the borderline. Mo tuen kan chese no, mami, o koma yampa, o sacrifice me nemmom kasanyansem. Mo tuen kan chese me boa. Mo tuen kan chese me boa. Pay for say come question down for no and set down for groove. Mami akoza sewa, no bi ke jama bi ka cheme say e na Goodman pen asem emfa me ho say ni pa yo no anasema. Ba me sure nim kan okwe we kire wa otena wo ba ko hu no kwe no be pem asem. Mami akoza be poma, wo de mese wa no kwe ni me man kan wani mo obi ntumi kan wani se me kan okwe we kire wa otena wo ba ko hu no kwe no enei na bi obi ba be jimi a kire wo emfa me ho enei me kan wo ti wonya okoko apai wo hu se ya wo be pai emfa me ho se wa me na me se wa no opa wo no pai obi bi be koso kono maduro na relaxing kono maduro na relaxing because the bitter truth in there is always said here unya na baby a. This is not a comfortable life. Muna mbo body share say girl no so onye saade no. Abusia kinke aba. Eradi share kinke. Na letter no me simu letter we ma be biem. Mema ni pa nya hu say letter no ejim letter de ti am say ejim letter no ma be ka hye mo. De ti am say akwase letter ma be ka. We mi ndu ba bia ofen madu paragraph 2 ene me be apemo ye be sa to aso. Mo letter we ye be to aso kira. Me nam kan che ye be to aso kira. Yankoni any kinky in incomo, observe for one picky kinky. Hey, Cleopatra, I didn't say, I am to be continued. I know there to be continued. To be continued, pa. Kinky. Goodman. Fantastic, Jama.
Goodman.
Jama Kawa. My just Amen. Did you ever call the other woman?
Yamiadum. Boko.
Fantastic one. King.
Let the ambetu say who can he na. Said right boss. No me boss, yeah. Na o kan sembi say instead say nka omo be ye sa press release we na omo be ka say even Queen Emma no krampo no omo nim no so pensama na omo ka serious because of so much in nti and omo release sa later way very disgraceful and nim kwase
oh yes
because asam na nipa na aka no enya sem papa nti e wosen ka mo twem homom
yes
mo twem homom efiri ni nchen as abusuan but enna mo say adwempa e wo mutumu no enya adwempa panti no nipa we ya wakasa nsem we no na mo de letter e ba bonten for her sake enchre obuo enchre obuo ena sanso kire animguase se mo gu mo ho anim ase fantastic na wo kan tepahene asem ya na wo kan sese yi nsema okafa tepahene ho no enye nsem papa eye nsema egu asanteman anim ase anita make us because it affects manhia tepahene no were one of the key himfo ai otumfo eno mo ebuman
More fantastic.
Most of the times, otumfo etu tepahini maniko jina nenemu. Even in abroad, amanone, baby, sometimes US, most places.
Yeah.
And traditionally, so tepahini because of that date, when those who know that history, so more can't say tepa date in Wasama. A key for the Ashanti custom. Because unim say omo share white.
Fantastic.
Ne manu nyina no omo wo some kind of mark bi ewo mutrimu like white mark bi akola bi ebe won bia na oye associated with that date,
Fantastic.
So it's like manshia emfa tepahene endi agro. So for obi all social media ebedidi sa ohimpon atami ebika manshia. In effect, I can't the entire Ashanti.
Fantastic.
A day Ashanti a new ebafum. This any power, any consequence so. Sandra me can say because of Brempomani, Mamia Kusa sewa, almost selfish interest in Tino. The custom, Ashanti custom, almost in triasi.
Fantastic one.
Because scientists are a good man. In say no man mamia kusa se wabe ye enya mamre. And there are people in Ashanti who know say enya amamre no. Enya santi amamre no. Enya kan amamre no. None of them. Say Ashanti anasa kan amamre no. Emma wo ho kwan say wo di abusua panyin ekokot. Wo di enya wo ankasa abusua panyin po. Be ma na wo fi say ono no oye wukunu no ono na abusua panyin. Na wo di no kokot. Enye ya mamre no. Enye the custom no.
Fantastic.
In any case, nipa no kra wo wu akan custom no kra kire say obu wu a yen kan ho asem bone.
Fantastic one.
And so nipa na wo wu awie no afi na ye gu na nimu ase. First of all, wo di na kugina court. Ya kire e wo ha ma watiefo na tiase say court na okoye no. The first injunction na okope no. Sa interlocutory injunction na okope no. Kire say okoji efunu no. Court for efunu no ma no. All because of say oye German onye Ghana ni mpo. Koki kanse sembebre. Yes. Koki kanse sembebre efa efunu no ho kire court say court nipa na wo no krampo onye Ghana ni onfiri Ghana abusua bia mu abusua ni bia ni situmi.
Fantastic.
At the whole letter esan koto court kire nsemu go into details efa supporting documents at the kan ho. All of these things na area ho bebre.
Na kin obo de share letters no. Na o share the abeya. Even eno de ene kin kan no injunction na brimpoma akwakope ewo court time and you see lumba no. Said you know am kin kan tiase no.
Yeah.
They went there with 5 immediate family members. So many immediate family members.
Yes.
That part 5 no. King. Na mama akosia se wa nka ho.
David.
Good. Na mama akosia se wa onka ho.
Yeah.
But then the corner for say the press release aba. But then side mama akosia se wa abishim.
Yes.
Say ebusuya ko as ebusuya.
Yes. So you see how confused and contradictory they are. Every point in time be no omo contradictory omo sa. You see, unim say yaka say interest na ekura omo no obia on a specific interest. Na ne ewo senka Brempoma in particular ohu ne say mono wone unuamo ne abusua panyin na mono mo one side even pakoso for no crampo no na mon kan call mo because of as a long term battle bi a ewo muntem and I say nsem bi ewo muntem nka enye dedunu ba sem e ba ye crampo no nka mo kan ko mo nchen sa ana because of say ahenie na ewo honom no eye mo side ewo mo side ewo brempoma mo side ene abusopan mo side nti mama chana mo no they are on another side ahenie no enya omo dia according to those who knows the story you know amamre no they will tell you but enam say ono onimu say problem aba mo ntem dia ene yemmo nwura mu eno na mama chana na oye no ohun say problem ena aba and on take advantage na ommo nwura mu na brempoma ne de nim say ebi opena asem eno na kire o say o ni peculiar interest
it's serious
but be adu no Goodman say na okay you see let ya okay kai areho anka e wo say brempoma no ko hu nyansa nanka o throw in the towel
fantastic
uka we ya na ebi mu tinchen e ka say abusuapan e na anye na dwuma yie say abusuapan mege ho a meti ase enye yie na minim how these people reason a day na abusuapan anye right from day one ya come from day one so no start here no say e ma mienu ne be yekuna nka wo hwemu mpo a na wo the evidence before abusuapan mpo a it was very easy say nka obeyi mama kusa se wasi nchen why because say onyeyere no ma wadda na di nyina kire se odno ankasa nim se onyeyere ye kan wo ha se mbra by man wu ye no a obaaye no obedi almost 4 days pe se na ye kan ye from 31st to the 4th na okoye no
fantastic
okoye no o ba back no na ye bedi 1 week ena even obaaye mpo no ne conduct o de Goodman obi a onim se oyeyere bia na se ni kuna wu no oyeyere no o se wo akontu mu mpo a oba de na wo se wo ye e wo se ubo wo sesen na obeje nchia efiri adofo ho enso wanya ne sa obaaye ono no mum ko islegon ho ekochia okunafo no which is OdoBroni obi ahu ne dimi na se na ye kai na watinye nya emre within that few days na obedi ye no wonya mre enenam nipa no a wo so oye wukunu no na japade so to be more specific no wonenam ne nsase so wabo pa ododo nsase so only 3 days or 4 days na obedi ye no nipa no wawu fresh no that time DL had died fresh 26th of July by 31st of July until na nipa no wawu fresh ubaaye nka Goodman say wo adwen bi wo trimu say obi na akunu ana say ni wo no krampo no na opese wo hwehwe mu a nka that time na ubaaye no ho na nka wo say udi sa adwuma no ya ntia mfiri mame akosia say wa no na ya ntia mfiri brempoma no at that time enunti na enura no making kan sa letter no a press release na ode ba bonten on emra odi case in court on the 3rd of October no na odi release ebaye on the 10th of October so 10th of October 1 no sanka owo problem bi efa dade no ba ni wuo no ho a ho nanka wo se we den o ka no ho nanka o twere sa letter no and so sa letter na o twere on the 10th no wanka ho asem there was nothing making kan wa there was nothing in it or raise any concern, Goodman, about the death, and I say the cause of death of DL. Well, raise just 3 days after, indeed, it means on the 13th, and another one, I'm saying release another one. And all be raise concern say there has been 3 different accounts. Yeah, dear mano. So the question is, why not this account now? Say, who regard it, Obano and only bear manitina, we will say, oh, yeah, ready. Why not we expecting to say, for any account, emfa kwanya ukunu fa so wuye enchrew. Because when I was so case out there court no, Okoka chire court no say oni ni kunu na atena from day 1. Kopim say papa no wu ye on the 26th of July. Ni say woni be man na atena kopim say owu ye dia eba ne sen na wunni ma de kure kunu no. Meaning say nsema okoka chire court no entro na akotwa ye enya woni ne tena ye na odi wu ye. Sambre na owu no you were nowhere to be found. In fact, now kra na wunni o man no mu. And inte say who say people na owu no oni obi na tie.
That's right.
So what after was we yare I was say who ne yare o yare. So who could be so ba for say e den yare na wukunu ni yare meaning say wo no wonya yare. First of all,
what it means is that you are aware so only obi na tie.
Yes.
Yes.
And you should acknowledge the person.
Yeah.
And so nra letter ya kan o ha say Goodman e besa kan bi but besa kan response na OdoBroni lawyers no ene abusuapan lawyers no like lawyer Fati e de ma wo mo no e kan eno no eno na omo de beto abonti unim say sa letter no efri omo side omo lawyers no ene release ma omo bloggers yi ene omo ko amudi atemi ba ko ho akaka adwamu e Ghana yi omo na de ma omo e sheda be twa ntro say abusuapan yi say omma maame ne meyekuna sa letter no e na omo gina so edi twa ntro e convince amanfo o ka bia e na obi a oni ni kuna brepa ni kuna wu a so me mane meyekuna
maame ne lawyers and the actual letter say omo ma jo enye kuna if you can give one person beba brochure any announcement.
Very good. Meanwhile, wo na wodi kan wo kan sa ansem no. Ka kire abusuapan yi na nya abusuapan yi nko a abusuapan OdoBroni and then the committee na ebe ya yi no. O ma obi a copy. Because we share letter na ye kan ye no a you address the letter to these 3 bodies or persons. Abusuapan OdoBroni and then the committee. The funeral committee.
That's the funeral committee.
Yes. Mom na wo ka san sam na kire omo. Enso so omo the response na lawyer Fati de ma omo no na beto abonten. E deceive amanko.
The response lawyer Fati gave them na on beto was omo say o ahena mama akosia se wa ka ni di be mama consider no and all
yes.
That. Because no response on the man because all say on pen say OdoBroni di kwa beba maybe are not even radio announcement impo. Even yes. Poster ko tab on take 1% di beba so.
Yes. You see?
Because in the lecture no na can kind of sameti say ya mama akosia sewa ne lawyers ti mama yusu mama akosia sewa she referred to OdoBroni say during 1 week someone came from nowhere. Say your friend Priscilla. So what it means is that only no name baby.
Good. It's a good man. Before say me cancel letter no. Ma me ni kan propaganda letter na omo de beto abonten no omo de deceive amanfo no. Me wi na makoba. And be ma amanfo atin sem na ye kana see.
E kana see afata.
Sa letter we no efri Baba Jama and associate. Lawyer Fati and a Troy. Na omo receive we what is mama ko say lawyers no receive say letter we on the 3rd of October 2025. But
3rd October.
Yeah, 3rd. But actually no, the letter was written on the 1st of October 2025.
Yeah, fantastic.
So 1st of October na omo chere letter no. Omo nsa kan no on the 3rd of October. But time akrana was on 2:17 p.m.
2:17.
Yes, and I make a chair.
Yes, that time no problem. And ona before say omode kwa komo no me di kind de
we the kind of rate no the rate no good.
Fantastic.
And enti my main kind na you know omo tie no omo ntia se.
Yeah, so King, you make this clear for the sake of Omo, be afraid no ma joining and I say be Omo last year's education no money. Omo sure let the 1st October no. And the court no 3rd October. In the 3rd October no court in Canadian no and upon 9.
Exactly.
And sana ewiano the same 3rd October no.
Omo sa kasa let we.
Almost lawyers no and say come dey ewia.
Exactly.
It's before mania social lawyers ekwa no letter no ekoma omo no adi kan dia koto Kumasi High Court e mo the stamp team so no pandada.
Exactly. Na operate
no. Na say OdoBroni and as fan say dia busapanyin no lawyers no omo saka letter na wia omo to reply they have no options say omo see omo court because omo court.
Exactly. Exactly. Nti sa letter we entimi nya precursor to the court na maame no call ye no na ne ede stamp esi so krampo sa ne letter na omo no twere on the 10th no and right kan no ye besan kan bi but before that no ye ni kan propaganda one no na omo di ye dede e wa abonten no
okay.
So this one was written to maame no na that time na ne lawyer no Kwadwo Adeya Safo Esquire,
okay.
Nti ono na omchere koma no e wa Accra Central.
Okay.
Nti first of all, say dear council. And I heard in Okrampo I say response to the complaints of Akosua Sewa Fosu on matters relating to late Charles Kwadwo Fosu, aka response. And into the moment I say yes, there has been some letters before. Until they won't need to but when you response I was who say let us be the kind of that and some crofo person and say oh man kind heading no cramp and who say a responsible. I mean Goodman, I who because crofo any who deal no me dream who I mean how they reason. Okay.
Sometimes maybe is it ignorance or maybe they don't even understand things or what?
Or much because I think so.
Metienam so obiaka asem mi koyi na no a and I say mi yi asem bia no a means asem da hoda da. Yeah. No, me no I feel me be here. He said lawyer ka say omo responded to something. What it means is that response and say there has been some letter, there has been something before, there. No omo responded to.
Very good.
Can you answer us?
See, we act as solicitors for the Fosu family of Pakoso and Insuta, the family of the late Charles Kwadwo Fosu, aka Dadulumba, and on whose instruction we respond to your 2 letters to the family dated 1st September 2025 and 10th September 2025, respectively. Meaning, say, I'm going to refer to these 2 letters first.
And then the 2 letters, and I'm responding to. Let them make the first one, Kwano. But you the first one by lawyers not responded to. Until second one, and some I'm responding to.
Yes.
Don't respond to 2 letters. Only 1 letter, and I responded to 2 letters.
Good.
Fantastic.
And so Bekaya, yeah, my preamble be the other time they said, the even first one man respond no. Now Mufi say, Ebia, and some now Mukai no, Mamma and Auntie say, because who say Mamma na call Japadiana no before so be call back to Germany no. Who say Wako Japadiana so Mra obedi only 4 days now. Na that lumba wu fresh no. And I lawyers and answer say this is what the woman is doing. And normally release a better abontain and crowd man money din can say or matiti say and crofobia and nam dead lumba Japadia so. Now Obia or yes I be an put to stop to it because a mrenyan son ye say yes.
Okay.
And no one before na or day or letter on the 1st of September or catch the lawyers and they say I didn't know what the Lumba Japadia so no more stop on say mema onko. Na or no ukra marriage certificate. Ya ware no Germany nti ono kwa na yeyere nti ono nko na wo ho kwan se okosa ajapade no so.
Serious.
Lawyers in the no, me sure say na e almost into they didn't respond. Then within a week, no, Sunday another one abeka home, which was on the 10th. 10th of September. And no lawyers who say I was almost replace our letter because my men
yeah. Obi actual first one. Second one, the other she mean business.
She mean business. You know, why not just or deal with legal matters. And I was more respond as lawyers. You see, so my mentor witness. Our instructions and we have near me kind first year and Crophobia Casse. I work in cancer later. I don't know someone tears you. And somebody okay the first paragraph no. Me say can be Goodman. Now the tea. Now we are making sendi near Moka Wabontin. Na ya nkasa ya digest asem na ma obi ahu se brofo na oman tiase o se sen I don't know. Or see, we act as solicitors for the Fosu family of Pakoso and Insuta, the family of the late Charles Kojo Fosu, aka Dadulumba, and on whose instruction we respond to your 2 letters to the family dated 1st September 2025 and 10th September 2025, respectively. Same way, and Crophobia na mabontin say almost support Mamia Kosa say wana lawyers na omo kire same way no omo pa kire say Daddy Lumba na an instruct omo say omo kire sa letter no meanwhile Daddy Lumba no so wu na se nipa wu a oni lawyers.
But who statement say they were acting on instructions of
yes, Goodman. You are very analytical. And it's na they be making wasem no. And this is what we expected. Sankrofo say, "Omo kenkan san sembisi ya, omo nwen tiase." Logically. First statement here me kan that is what it means. Yeah, and China said that the number now we na instruct omo so omo nchire letter no. Nso nkrofo
Debbie.
And I'll mention one guy's name, Yesuba, or kenkan sa letter we chire nkrofo on platform so echo farm nkrofo by some lawyers. And they were all speaking to the fact say that Lumba now will no on Timmy instructive will be also on letter. And yes, and they call themselves lawyers. I don't understand these people.
So there's a thing. The makers at that time they created an impression that maybe lawyers no too foot amount for it. Almost selfish interest.
Very good.
Meanwhile, let them know. Almost stating it clear, say
yes,
they are acting on
of the Abusia, the Fosu family of Pakoso and Insuta. And so some Crofoya and Tiasi. Okay, I mean to us way. Our instructions are that your client, Akosia Sewa Fosu of Germany, refused to relocate with her then husband Daddy Lumba to Ghana for medical help. When the latter was seriously ill some 15 years ago and therefore deserted him in his difficult time of need. 2. Your clients on 4th February 2018 wrote to the late Daddy Lumba expressing her intention to initiate divorce, proceeding against him, raising many unfounded allegations, which the late Daddy Lumba denied. In a letter dated 27th February 2018, the then lawyers of the late Daddy Lumba responded to the letter and called the bluff of your client to proceed with her threat to initiate divorce proceedings since he had moved on with his life after her desertion. So what it means is that on the 4th February 2018 letter no Mama Kusua sewa etwere yese odibejaware ode ne nsan brelu. Yes, Daddy Lumba responded on the 27th of February 2018.
Now, Ken, I say no, it was out there. Of course, we call them a TV. Say,
Yes.
Maminde letter never Lumba and responded.
Yes. And so
according to lawyers, say then time lawyers of that Lumba responded to the letter dated 27th
February 2018.
That's the meaning there. 4 February to 27th. That's about
almost 3 weeks. Yeah.
Almost 3 weeks,
Almost 3 weeks.
Responded.
Yes.
And they are ready to face that.
Na Goodman, unim say our bi wo ebia wo na oba bi ntamu a yes civil marriage a obeka kire ne say ne opese oye bia aye. Onya sa meaning say at that time no there was no marriage between them. Because no tiase at that time no tiase and anything na da bia make say so far as that lumba wuo no mami court bi obeko bia obedi for to extend say
that time no lumba tiase.
Yeah, that time not tiase until we try you are no
lumba lawyer so I responded to her say, okay the operator go ahead, I'm ready to face you.
What check command say wo 2018 no o pese ujaware na wo de nensa abre no amanaje bra udidi na tem sa letter no attended susuru the other time we read it. Udidi na tem
that letter no can we go back and have that letter for education's sake and as for reminder sake can we have that letter for February 2018 Mamia Kosia divorce letter no?
I will do that. So let me finish reading this. Then I'll go back to the 4th February 2018 there, no?
Okay,
and
good.
Now Ababe see anymore.
Now Ababe see anymore, yeah.
Okay. So the second point, you know, your client on 4th February 2018 wrote to the late Dad Lumba expressing her intention to initiate divorce proceedings against him, raising many unfounded allegations which the late Dad Lumba denied. In a letter dated 27 February 2018, the then lawyers of the late Dad Lumba responded to the letter and called the bluff of your client to proceed with her threats to initiate divorce proceedings since he had moved on with his life after her desertion. So here, or cast shared and say, and now say, Ujana Jajemu for so many years, over 15 years, you know. Well, move on. I don't think so. Ujawaria, and I say, Uhia no mabia, and I say, Ubeko Kota, the opposite Yibia, ye, or no.
Okay.
Then the third point, we wish to state that your client has already presented traditional drinks to the family of the late Daddy Lumba to signify the dissolution of the marriage, which the late Daddy Lumba acknowledged. By the tradition of the Akan generally and Fosu royal family in particular, which we have no doubt you are familiar with, the presentation of drinks by a wife to a family of the husband, when accepted, effectively dissolves the marriage between the two. And until or catch then say, o client no, at the letter no by 2018 no, o state o mu say ordinance bre no amanaji. Na ya mamre mu no, aka na mamre mu no. Say oba at the bema ensa e command baka. E kire say aware no officially no.
That's if you are in
Yaguno between the two of them.
Fantastic.
Also, when a person is deceased, the body and funeral arrangements of the person belongs to the family, and therefore your client has no right to determine how the Fosu royal family. Let me move to the second page.
Now, Ken, sir, before you move on to the second page, in conclusion, if indeed they are kind, semi-analyzing no any first even a recent video or maybe that time, maybe per the last or two maybe videos be ansana lumba enya the baby aqua. na say ene ya court no kwa no ebo mo de consider ma me akosua se wa say ono so ye we no na say that time kwa Lumba was also considering the fact that akosua se wa no obi enkonko intimidate na say di obi nkase bi say na say na say Lumba kwa in his video no o just stage acknowledge akosua se wa no eno so kwa consideration.
Exactly.
Yeah, no kwa na also consider no.
And even, yes, and even when you analyze Chi no and that Lumba Kanye no, it was what in the past, not a report something that has happened in the past.
In the past,
because now I'm making reference to the poison, and also it was in the past about 10 years ago.
Yeah,
the 10 years ago, I said no all can say emra oyare ye no, amount for be can say na a poison. Now, that time ni na waware no and a poison. But no on to me yes that was the import of that statement. But me I believe say people did not understand. And me Gidi said no no so empese obechiremu at that point and they say on energy big stage you know that stage was not any stage. Yes, it was a big stage your program. That is not the stage for you to come and then discuss your marital issues there. You understand?
Fantastic.
Yes, that is why Okodu no, because it was a big stage all year performance. Penning for dignities yadi. And yeah, when I watch our room say Obano crime in it is unnecessary. Yes,
it's unnecessary.
It only makes sense for any logical person to speak that way as he did. And no soon amount for take it. As I say, we know more Casacra, no cancer, no, and our Tissika, or Mudibi crack account.
Yeah, because now the rumors was out. It is no opportunity or sold at the end and quiet will be a keke.
That is the only rumor that they can build on because Omuni say, or Massam and yet de. Now, because I will say, such stage you know, no Ginano, no one no Ginaho, no one in a Ginaho. And at that stage in the Crampon, it was what? It was in the birthday. This I won't say, Bema Ben no one can be a birthday, Amanaho. Goodman. Will you organize a birthday for yourself as a man? A man on organize my end. Or you didn't organize birthday. So what it means is that the birthday was organized by OdoBroni. So where were you if you were a wife? Uno now what hefa. Obano I organized birthday ama nikunu. And some now can honor keke and I will pick his answer no. But the activity nankasano, you missed the activity. So the question is, where was or is the messenger, birthday messenger, Mami, even ultimately Sunday, Nikunu? Was there anything like that? Did anything come out? No birthday wish from Mami. Even newspaper be crap PK and I say radio station be PK and I said there was nothing like that.
And Ken, I think sir, that time Lumba was also smart enough because the entire I feel say or yes, I also say one 7 previous or they let your neighbor know. While in the public. While me bubu man jobi say it wasn't a public way. No one why even at the end there a public way because of say or you know. Good. So at least Oba 7 previous on the one mad. Now it was necessary for Lumba to at least, for the sake of even not for any other person, but for the sake of Nema. Not for Tago, Mr. Say no. Any is because the money the Mao a bit your hand and mano on. So met you because Lumba in a way was too smart to that extent. Let me use our poison room on free man also because some people are many chimpa. Mene worry or the men say me mama broadcasting na me ba be chirem and I'm good because or the men say ba no mama bo bia mane
exactly and platform we so
on so no that time nobody I'm a to social media say
I'm a to social media
letter about obi answer
yes
obi answer but point the ade o be public Lumba ya we enti fantastic
this microphobia desire argument I was say who say o ma dwen wo fam. They can't reason the way as we are reasoning now. And it's making kind of say lawyers ne catch there, mameno say through the lawyers and say so obi wua Akam yamamre mu no. That dead body no belongs to what? To the family.
The family.
Why? I didn't know much away because of say my many catch there almost say salite me can and right until me we am san kan bi o catch there almost say papa no onye German onye Ghana ni we Germany nti wa wuo no ono na wo ne sutumi enu nti na lawyers ni twere we share mu say so obi wu a aka mamre mu no the body is reverted back to the family ono no maame no oni sa body no ne sutumi no obehye mra e de amomo aka kire almost say ono na wo ne sutumi oni sa tumi no. Your client's name, Hana, your client's name, if it appears in the funeral brochures at all, will be a favor from the family because of the children. Because of the children she has with him.
Yeah.
Because of the yes. Because of say no me na di kan kire on the 10th na ka kire omo say on pese obi biara baba yekuna na on pese OdoBroni ni krampo ni din krab ebe pie e wo brochure mu e wo even funeral announcement mu e wo radio station anything oni ho kwan say ni din ba bibia mu say oyere na oni kwan say friend ho kra say oyere and nti na lawyers no so because they were responding to what the woman said.
Yeah, go we respond.
Yes.
Fantastic.
4. Our clients inform us that Priscilla Ofori, aka OdoBroni, is married to the late Daddy Lumba and was the woman who lived with him through thick and thin and were blessed with 6 children. For over 15 years, they lived together till his final day on earth. Suffice it to say that when your client deserted the late Daddy Lumba, OdoBroni was there for him. It is therefore our clear instructions to state that OdoBroni is a recognized wife of the late Daddy Lumba, and same is recognized by the Fosu royal family. We say, uja your client no uja no honom no for so many years no. Or baby and the so ni mu. No ba no your client no amayaso ate say, o ware no one no awotena awo enkra mako ensia. One no netena asia kopim say oduma nkuma wuo ebefa no. Abusuafo nyina enim saa asemwi. 5. In respect of the properties of the late Daddy Lumba, on the properties in Abahasi, the first September letter no me catch also can properties once or catch also in respect so be letter no so in respect meaning say a response or chuwa university assembly what you can kaso
what you can
yeah nti e say efa asase no ho asem a wo kan no meaning say or responding to something. So in respect of the properties of the late Daddy Lumba, we wish to state that all his properties form part of his estate, which the family together with the children of the late Daddy Lumba and their mothers shall work together to ensure fair distribution to all who are entitled to benefit. Until then, all persons stay away from the properties till it is properly and legally dealt with. We therefore advise your client to work and comply with the decisions of the Fosu royal family to ensure a peaceful and benefiting funeral for their late royal. We or catch them say, "Efa Japadian now come no."
I say no be to abonten say.
Yes.
This is what the problem is. Ana, omo fan say, omo ji mame akoso say we Japade.
Yes. na o ka kire o mo say e fa asase no ho asem no a wo kan ho asem e wo ne letter na odi kan kire no mu no on the first no o ka kire ne say sesi yenya nru emra ye che na japade enu nti no eduru mra wo say che na japade a emma papa no wo ni nyina ene emma wo ne wo mo wo sa emma no nyina baba betwa hia yes yes or say the family together with the children of the late Daddy Lumba and their mothers shall work together. Yes, mothers, because Daddy Lumba nya baba ko pe no wo mo we. So and their mothers shall work together to ensure fair distribution to all who are entitled. Enti eduru sambre na ne ekom ewo se ekom obibia no nipa kro ne nsa beka emma owo sa emma no obia nsa beka ne de sa na omotwere wum fantastic enso nkrofo yi edane no ebeto abonten kan say lawyers ne say maame no oni chefa bia ewo papa no japade number 6 fight for maame akotu asewa eso onya justice on person omje ne japade 6 no o say as the last lawyers of the late Daddy Lumba before his demise, we have in our custody some instructions from the late Daddy Lumba which serves as a guide to the family as to how he wants his funeral and burial to be conducted, as well as distribution of his estate. A very critical because nanka was said lawyers no omu hu say in some ya omu twere omu nan si bibi so because mpanifo ka say ni frani ni nan si bo so a on ka say obetima to obu amana yeye ndi so omu timi twere let away ebro e ka kire wo say papa no wawu e wo say ye pene krabie na yesie no na nipa na wawu no before so obewu no enam say na owo lawyers ni ntino o man the lawyers asote say anase o kire the lawyers no kwan a yemfa so a yenye na yie na yes na kwan a yemfa so a yenche na japade which is what the distribution of his estate okay. And it's nipa oja instruction, so the man left with legal instructions as to how
what it means is that before Lumba kweba be uno next on lawyers are transit e come on fa so owu omunye na yi
yes good man so yes
it is a mate omo de da Lumba na omo mbie na nim publicly what it means is that
what means that
on
very good good man and what is also
yeah, that's a letter way crown. It came before a year done.
Yes.
It came before someone come court too.
Yes.
You know, that time, letter way a letter. Lawyers no, I can't say almost that say Lumba ebe uno oja instructions a come for so money year no.
Yes.
It is o man bien anymore. Funeral gowns one man. There's a nebusia paying the pay. No, it was instructed. One of them.
It was instructed. And again, the place of burial no crampono. It means and also Shemubi.
Yeah. There's a place of burial
instruction. Yes.
And
it was a wish. Yes. So and then a friend death wish. It was the wish of what of the deceased. Say me wua. I had a munsie me oh me fear. So the wish no. The death wish.
We can state. We can state here, sir. With this, and I'm saying I'm responding to Mamma Kosia Sewale channel. What it means is that Sadia way, that's my
yes, she was aware of it. Why? Because none of Manina ya aware. Daddy Lumba Manina ya aware of it. So instruction we what can't actually dada. So all the case were aware, and even after a year crowd for Stina Crabbe interview, I can say, sir, we know the wish of ne brother. Meaning, say, even Faustina was also aware of this. Sandy brother no can say, so who am my young captain and Nimayan Sansin with the fee. It was the wish of ne brother. If for Faustina aware, can you tell me, Sakusa Brempoma is not aware? She is.
No. Yeah.
Abrona, or you are aware of it. Now, when I just obey the bonnie and Intina, when I been say, would yes, Abra would me no ama instructions.
And what I can, and not make counsel, me say. they decided it was premeditated.
Yes.
They will use the media. They only come for their shenko phone.
It was orchestrated. Yes.
Yeah. Actual letter 2. Now letter no lawyers actual letter aba mbaku mienu. Na say almost responded to the letter. No much show yashema. Meaning say Mama Kosia Sewa was aware from day one say Nikunu Lumba no eja instructions. It's good. Any the day no CME nanim ni nyina no was instructed by the late Lumba.
Yes.
The lawyer said this is what I want.
Yes. So the woman is aware. Onya we mpa ne mma no po beka catch and say your papa catch and say owu a yensie no e fie na yenye ne say yenye ne say enka no beka catch
onya we king because later me no e buy no. The lawyer said sure on behalf of
yes.
That.
Yes.
And of course response so bad. On the bet share no, on the can share no.
Very good.
Don't think at all aware no.
Or you aware of it. So it means in say anam say onim say onya yire ne ntino. Na onim say efie na papa no na ne yire ne timu ne ma ne timu no. Onim ho bibia ntino. Say yasie ne e wo fie hodom a obe pretend say onim ba bia yesie no. And say yes. That is the reason. Because onim say onya yire and onim say if you no kra na omotimu no the first day I fie ho no kra say yanso ne sanfa na anko ho na onim ba bia fie kra si. Ninta me kasa ne say emra court no na ne address that the number address krampo no ma me ko say wana onim because we here written out the court no so wantimi amfa that the number address and so ne wo twere ya ne say Charles Kojofosu East Legon Accra address meaning say onim ba bi efie ni kra si enso nkrofo bi ti abonten say ma me ne ta asase no na ma me ne no ni kunu si dan no na oba no free hin akra ketwa wo mo brother na wabeji ma me na japade aboso ye pejase ama ye ma me. They talk with passion
and
frustrated beings. They are all frustrated.
Had emotions no me adrenaline chain.
Yes. Because my America will name address no po onim ba bi da lumba kra na otie. I'm telling you on authority.
And Ken, I can tell you on authority that let's say I walking kind with Dobibia say nkofo yo mutia bonti jimi nyina no bie no atumi akan leti we ate ase. Bie no atumi akan leti we ate ase. It's
sad, Goodman. That is why you decided say we are going back.
No person member no say obetra monte jimi say the omu jimi abro wakan leti we ate ase da. No.
Yes.
Me pacho Goodman Benjamin ano no so ejina na ne naso pampe na we no makomachi kakra wo hwe utie nkomo mudi no aha makomachi kakra letters a omo release beto highway no so 2020 last year mo ha ne ho kro no ba no madi ho nkomo kakra but you know no abranti e frɛ no Nana Jebi no ha se nam sika ono de ode nakode agu form but interview a wo ye no me say jama o matwe interview na to na me kai say fia soa so be ka say abranti no Nana Jebi no mbeche no enti no I think say no so is under their sleeves so at say but kindly drop your comment na share video no mama OdoBroni mun share video no na yenko why